Gentlemen, if we can have your attention for just a few moments, we'd like to point out the safety features of this Boeing 737-700 series aircraft. There's a safety information card in the seat back or literature pocket in front of you. To fasten your seat belt, slide the flat end into the buckle, pull the loose straps and tight. To release, lift upon the buckle. Position that seat belt low and tight across your hips. Wear it anytime while seated. There are 6 emergency exits on the aircraft, 2 forward exit doors, 2 overwing window exits, and 2 exit doors in the back. The signs overhead and the light strips on the floor are going to lead you to an exit. If an evacuation is necessary, please follow your flight attendant's commands and leave everything. In the unlikely event of a water evacuation, use the life vest underneath your seat. Remove the vest only if told to do so. Pull the red strap. Open the container. Remove the pouch. Remove the vest from the pouch as shown on that safety information card. Place that vest over your head. Wrap that thin strap around your tiny little waist. Buckle it in the front and pull it tight. Once outside the aircraft, pull down on that red inflation tab to manually inflate. You have that tube at your shoulder. Your life vest also has a light that automatically illuminates in the water. Please refer to the safety information card for use of a life vest on an infant. Your flight attendants will distribute additional life vests if needed. These lovely flight attendants are coming by. They're checking to see if your seat belts are fastened, your seat backs, tray tables are in the pull upright and locked position, and all those carry-on items are completely stowed, either underneath that seat in front of you or in an overhead bin, leaving that egress around your feet clear. Smoking, including the use and charging of electronic cigarettes, are never allowed on board, including the lavatory. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying any smoke detector in an aircraft lavatory. It is also prohibited for you to consume any personal alcohol that you may have brought aboard the aircraft. Federal aviation regulations requires passengers to comply with all lighted passenger information signs, posted placards, and of course our lovely crew member instructions, including information on seat belts and smoking. There are 3 life rafts aboard the aircraft. There's 1 in the forward ceiling compartment and 2 in the ceiling compartment and mid-cabin. And finally, although we never expect a change in cabin pressure, but should it occur, 4 yellow oxygen masks will drop from the compartment overhead to activate the flow of oxygen. Just pull down on that mask until that plastic tubing is fully extended. Remove any personal facial covering and place the mask over both your nose and your mouth and breathe normally, secure with the elastic straps. Although that plastic bag may not inflate, you will be receiving oxygen. Continue wearing it until otherwise notified by a uniformed crew member. If you're traveling with children or anyone that requires special assistance, please put on your mask first. The flight attendants are on here primarily for your safety and your comfort, so please report any unwelcome behavior to a flight attendant. In a moment, we will be dimming the cabin lights for departure. If you require any additional reading light, just look above your head. You will see 3 figures that resemble a light bulb. Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you are using anything like a battery charger, please make sure those battery chargers are out, and please inform your flight attendants if they become warm. Thank you so much for your time. Now please sit back, relax, and enjoy this quick 41-minute flight to St. Louis. Good morning. Welcome aboard. Double check your seatbelts. We've been cleared for departure. Enjoy your flight. or a credit card or a valid Southwest digital coupon. If you are planning on ordering anything like coffee or tea, please let your flight attendants know whether or not you want it black or with sugar and cream, and please specify how many. We should be out shortly. Please have your orders ready.